Hello, this is Siddharth Damber from Chicago Arthritis and Regenerative Medicine. So it's March 23rd, 2020. I wanted to discuss something that I think is really important for how we are medically trying to manage people's chronic musculoskeletal conditions, because I think we're entering an age of new normal. And by that, I mean, obviously right now we're in the thick or just beginning the surge of the coronavirus COVID-19 outbreak. And it goes without saying that in order to keep patients safe and even keep my clinical team safe, we are trying to limit the number of people in the office. That is the recommendation across the board by pretty much everyone, and it's certainly one that we're complying with and makes sense. The way that we're managing that realistically is by doing telehealth visits, whether that's via phone, whether that's via Skype. There's some other apps on the phones that we can use, or any other type of sort of conference messaging system. We're trying to do those kind of things. There's a lot that we can do in that regard in terms of getting information, reviewing records, doing some basic physical exam as well. It's still helpful because if you're someone who's an existing patient with us and we already know what your issues are, we can make some finely attuned decisions to sort of keep you on the right path or to improve things if there's a problem. Number two, for patients who are new to us, there's a lot that we can still help figure out and evaluate and put you on the right path in terms of improving whether you have an arthritic or tendinopathy in a joint, back pain, or an autoimmune condition that's causing inflammation in joints. We can do a lot of that based on history, again, basic physical exam over the phone, over the video, as well as review of records as well. My current approach for new evaluation patients is, if it's someone who needs just a second opinion, we can help guide them based on good, solid principles of care and what we know is sort of best and standard of care as well, best principles. For folks who are looking for more long-term management directly by us, the way that we're currently kind of approaching that is, let's get 80 to 90% of the plan. And if we can get you on the right path, when we're able to get you safely into the office and we need to make some more fine attunements and fine adjustments to that plan, we can do so at that time. I think it's really important to understand that while it's appropriate for all of us to be very concerned about what's going on with COVID-19 and the coronavirus and public health issues associated with that, it goes without saying that we can't ignore everyone's other chronic medical issues as well. And so our new normal is definitely a lot of telemedicine, telehealth evaluations, and we are here to help out with that. In addition, I think realistically, long-term, months down the line, I think we'll be doing a lot more telemedicine things. And I think that's in large part because people are getting more and more comfortable with this means of communication. In addition, I think the way I would look at it as a patient, and the way I look at it already for my own health, my kids' health, my family's health, is get me connected with someone who knows what they're doing, who's experienced, who's qualified, whose overall perspective to care makes sense and sort of vibes with how I want to do things as well. So that may not necessarily be the person who's in a 5-mile radius from where I live. That may be someone who is hours away in a different country, a different continent. I know if I want to pursue the best quality of care, the way I'm going to figure that out now is not only based on who's got a good reputation, but also who seems to be able to convey a sense of confidence and a sense of intelligence and perspective and good principled care as well. And a lot of that you can really surprisingly do in a way much more than we've ever been able to do before now. I think appropriate physicians are putting their philosophy of care out into the world now via social media and other means that are currently available. And so I think the new normal will be, how do we communicate that to you, and how do we get connected with people who are going to be able to take the kind of care for us that we actually deserve. That's the new normal. Challenging times right now with the coronavirus, but I think we can learn a lot. I think we can grow our skills in that digital telehealth world so that we can serve people even in trying times, and even long-term, even better than what we've been able to do. Thank you for your time. Have a good day and live well. Bye-bye.